right, hello collective. How are you? This is Michelle from Chong the Dog. And I have been cleaning a lot. I am babysitting. My grandson's a little bit is acting good. He's watching the computer right now. So I've been having a weird energy today. It's like I don't know if it's all the planets. I forgot which planets are in line or whatever, but it's like my legs are burning and now my neck's burning. I've had an anxious energy for a while. I really have. I don't know. I just all I kept saying in my head is the way it was. It's just this really anxious, crazy energy. So I'm gonna get into this download. I don't know what we're getting into. I really don't, but we'll see here. But how's everybody doing? And how is everything in Collectiveville? I don't know. This energy just feels so angry and stagnant. It's not happy. It's I don't know. It's like regretful. It's crazy. It's just I don't know. It's just a crazy energy. Alright. Alright, now. Alright. What's this one here? Alright, I'm gonna get Major Arcana to find out here. What's going on? I've just been so busy cleaning my house. Chong's feeling better now. He really is. He feels better. I gave him a bath. I gave him his little dental thing for his teeth. He's doing well. And my dishwasher's down. It's crazy. I just been having this little stuff, and it's like I pay ahead of my rent, but I'm sitting there telling my son all the time, I think I'm gonna have to pay for the water damage for the floor, and he says, no, you won't, because it was the dishwasher, and I stopped using it, and it still was pouring in when my upstairs neighbor and all that, but my son says I don't have to pay for it. I don't know. It's just that kind of day. It's like it's upside down. What could go wrong does. What doesn't go wrong, it's crazy. It truly is. I don't even know what to think. The whole song's The Way We Were. That one song, I can't even think of the words. It's just thinking of the way we were. I don't know. It's like a remorseful energy. I mean, I'm fine. I'm moving ahead. I'm doing what I do. I'm not feeling remorseful about nothing. I'm okay. It's this damn energy. I don't know. Somebody out there is going through it, so I guess I'm gonna do this for whoever is going through it out there. Alright. And I got a new table. And I got this really cool divinity set. I got this here, and then there's the sun on there. It's really cool. And then I put the decorative sword. It's not a real sword. It really isn't. You put it on like a wall type thing. You can't even cut a envelope with it type thing. But let me get here. Got Judgment and Reverse. The first card up. Alright. Judgment in reverse. It says awakening and rebirth. You are being called to. Alright, well, judgment has been called forth. And it's in reverse, so it came upon somebody. Judgment in reverse. There you go. See, we got judgment in reverse. What else do we got? First card up, judgment in reverse with this energy. I don't know, that's telling me here. Oh my god, 10 of Wands in reverse. Jeez. Alright. This is burden and responsibility. You may be feeling overwhelmed by the weight of your responsibilities and need to be diligent or ask for help. I don't know, I guess somebody was holding the 10 of Wands and there was a return to sender. And judgment got returned to sender too. From something somebody did. And then we got the High Priestess in reverse. There's a High Priestess that's not a High Priestess. She doesn't have any wisdom or intuition. I can't make this up. See? Somebody's holding a lot of burdens and it's going straight on them, and judgment's coming straight up on this person. That's a lot. There we go. That's the vibe of the energy. I'm gonna put these over here. I'll put these over to the side and I'll ask about these cards. Got the High Priestess and the 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna look up to make sure about the reverse meanings. Because I'm pretty sure that is. I don't have every single thing in the world. There we go. Strength. I'm pretty sure that means here. I just want to make sure. I'm just a creature of havoc here. Alright. Upright. Upright. Alright. Reversed. Okay. That's the upright love meaning. Alright, well, what about the non-upright? Alright. It's not even saying about upright here. What about not upright? It doesn't say when it's in reverse. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I just want to be double check here. I have other books. Let me get a collective. I'm trying to still make sure I get all of my ducks in a row with this. Sometimes I don't have everything in the world memorized. I don't. It is what it is, but this is the energy. Alright. High Priestess. Hermit. These have reverse meanings, so. Justice. I don't know, I just have this ancient, just this energy that's just so, I don't know, it's crazy. I just feel angry. Oh, here we go. Judgment in reverse. Because everything's in reverse. Says you may be feeling unworthy and wish to shy away from the spotlight. Instead channel Cystidia and butterflies, spread your wings. You deserve to be recognized for your achievements. And 3 are no imposters here. So someone's feeling unworthy and they're shying away from the spotlight, pretty much. I just wanted to get a clear affirmation of this energy here. And then we got the High Priestess. Let's get her in here. She in reverse. Because I just want to be here. High Priestess. Where's she at? I know she's the collective. I just had to get something to get my mind with this water damage and everything else. I do. Alright, who the heck's the High Priestess? Let me look here. Alright. Alrighty. But yeah, this energy, I'm looking at this, I'm just focusing and zoning out. I just feel like somebody's hiding something, either they feel or deep regret, and they have to play another role. And I just see in my mind's eye, I see a person just standing in the corner and their partner is just saying something, and they're always they're in another world, and they're going, "Did you hear me? Did you hear me?" And they say, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And it's like they're lost in a dreamland. And I see them. Okay, here we go, High Priestess. And I see them like with a cigar type thing. And they're smoking, and they're like, "I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, babe, I'm fine." That's all I keep hearing. "I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, babe. I don't know what you're talking about." And then it goes away. It's so weird. Okay, this High Priestess in reverse, you may feel lost and unable to see the light. Trust yourself, and the answers you long for will follow. Alright. Okay, with this Judgment, they're lost. And there's this High Priestess is lost. There's a lot of people lost. Alright, the Lovers. And then I think I have the Wands in here. Yeah. Alright, 10 of Wands and reverse. Because this is like a Beige energy. And I just feel like somebody, they get home and they get sad the minute they come through the door. It's very, I don't know, it's just really stifling. And it's just like the past has come to haunt somebody. It's so weird. Alright, now this in reverse is 10 of Wands. Your many responsibilities are weighing you down. You have said yes too often, and your attention is divided among too many commitments. It's okay to ask for help when it's needed, and it's okay to say no when you must. Alright, this person says yes, yes, yes all the time. And they don't ask for help, and they feel overburdened. I wanted to be really clear on those. This is the energy, and then they keep saying, and then she comes, and then and this person in this feminine energy just comes by them and goes, "Babe, I love you," and then I got dinner, and then it goes, "Oh, okay." Okay. And then this person in the masculine energy, his mind just keeps wandering and wandering and wandering. And he wonders why he's not happy. This person in this masculine energy, it could be two women, one the masculine. They wonder why they're not happy. And they just keep wondering and wondering why they're not happy all the time. It's really weird. But instead of trying to get all my fancy ducks, I got that. Yeah, it's just, and then I just see this person and they're getting out of a car and they're looking towards a house. And they keep looking towards a house, but they're in a nice house. But they keep imagining them in another house with someone else. And they don't know how they got there. It's really weird. Not a lot of nostalgia. A lot of nostalgia I'm picking up. It's very unnerving. It's like this person doesn't want to say too much because they don't want to argue. They don't want to draw attention. They just want to be them and just be left alone. That's what I'm getting out of it. It's so weird. But I don't know if it's a very sad one, this one. The energy's sad. Real sad. But yeah. I was gonna go live today, but I just had to do this cleaning and I gotta get ready for maintenance and all this stuff going on, and so I gotta get these couches thrown away. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go live to like Monday. Probably Monday I'll go live. I just don't see me being able to go live and for a minute. Probably because I gotta work 12 hours tomorrow collective. It is what it is. Alright. Tell us about the judgment, Spirit. Please tell us. I don't know, I just feel this sad ass energy. Like somebody, like their life is not what they wanted it to be. They just go to work and they come home and they're just there. And they pretend a lot of things. A lot of things. Alright. I got unparalleled for this judgment. Alright, and this is, you weren't born to compete. You were born to be, yet comparison carves deep. And it's trucking you into chasing a spotlight that isn't yours. Their curator version of reality was never meant to be your compass. Joy dims when your worth is measured in others' reflections. Drop the scoreboard and disengage from the illusion. What sets you apart is your magic. You were never meant to blend in. Somebody's being kind of put in the background, I guess, and they feel like they just blend in and they're just there. And then their worth is measured in others' reflections. So they got to worry about what people are saying about them with this judgment. I'll put that over here. It's crazy. It's very, I feel sad for this individual. I really do. Whoever's going through this, it just seems like they lost everything. I don't know. I feel like they feel like they lost a piece of them when they're past, just when they move forward. But they move forward the wrong way. Maybe that's how it's feeling. They move forward the wrong way. Alright, and then we got under here ever unfolding for this high priestess. And it says you've already begun. But healing doesn't have a finish line. It's a lifelong commitment to betterment, a spiral path to shedding, revealing, and becoming. Fear may whisper that you've gone far enough, but truth invites you deeper. You are ready to rise, to face, to feel. Let grace be your guide and comparison your compass. This is the brave work of becoming whole. Wow. I don't know. Maybe it's both of them. Maybe they're kind of living a lie. They don't want to let go of each other, but deep down, they know it's not working. It's almost like that kind of energy. But then where would they go? They're afraid to move forward alone. They need help. Well, they're both dependent on one another. That's why they stay. That's what I'm picking up. They're just so dependent on one another. But yeah, a spiral path is shedding, but truth invites you deeper. I feel like they're not living truth. They're kind of like candy coating it, like in a fantasy land type thing. Tell us about the Ten of Wands. I don't know. I'm kind of glad that all I gotta worry about is orchestrating my son throwing away some couches and my water damage getting paid for any damn way. And having this seems like it's a worse situation. It really does. I feel bad for them. I truly feel bad for them. I don't know. Alright, and then a Ten of Wands. Oh, we got distant devotion. That's interesting. What does this card say? You don't have to be everywhere to prove your love. It's sometimes the highest choice is absence. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, even if others don't understand. You are not here to contort for comfort, or perform closeness to make others feel the ease. Let your energy ripple from the quiet places where no one can see you, but everybody feels you. You are allowed to love from afar. Wow. Now this explains a lot. He's this person in this that's embodying this masculine energy is loving somebody from afar. But they're with that lady that keeps saying, I got dinner ready, are you coming, babe? And they don't even have an appetite. It's like they don't even want to eat. They don't even, if they feel defeated. This is a defeated energy. It truly, truly is defeated. It really is. And I really feel bad for this person. I do feel terrible. Alright, I'm gonna get some Arcanium on this. My hybrid cards. And then I'll do the pop art tarot, I think. Let's see what I get on this here. Alright, tell us, Spirit, something about. I'm gonna shuffle these up nice. Tell us, Spirit, about this Judgment in reverse, because I'm very interested in that one. I need to know about the judge. We need to know about the Judgment in reverse, Spirit. So tell us. All right, absence of power. No, abuse of power. Sorry, abuse of power. Oh, they abuse their power, and this is the Emperor. Okay. That's about this Judgment in reverse. Wherever he was at, there was an abuse of power. And it says when power is used to suppress or diminish, it becomes a tool of control, not protection. Alright, so he was abusing his power, and that's how he got that Judgment in reverse. Alright. Let me put this over here. Alright, we got that here. I got on my new table. Well, I got the box. I thought, it was it was too much. I didn't need that much room. This kind of is better this way. I was trying to decorate here. Alright, got this. Abuse of power on that one. And then over this High Priestess in reverse. Story unfolds collective. The story unfolds. Yes, it does. I don't know. Maybe after this reading, I'll feel happy again. I don't know. After I'm out of this energy, it's sometimes when you read cards and stuff, you have energy, and when you're meant to do a video or whatever, the message stays with you. It is in your bones. Just in your bones. I see him in his favorite chair too. It's like a leather chair. It's the only thing that gives this Emperor comfort is this leather chair he has. Alright, here, this High Priestess in reverse, we got Triumph. And this is Six of Wands. This is her ever unfolding. He's depressed. This Emperor's depressed. This High Priestess in reverse is happy. She happy. She real happy for some reason. But I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know. She's just really unhappy. She really happy, but he's not at all, it seems. It's like he has a lot of burdens or whatever's going on there. Alright, this is the Six of Wands. Recognition and support surround your accomplishments, boosting your confidence. She's pretty in there, and this person doesn't. I guess you don't want to make her unhappy. Maybe he's holding back something for a reason. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not happy somewhere, I just don't go. Or maybe there was a mistake or something, I don't know, of that sort. I feel like there was a decision. There was something he couldn't take back. And he's stuck. There's a stagnant feeling of stuck in this energy. Alright, and this distant devotion where they're loving somebody from afar, we got impulsiveness. And this is Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. This is, you may be jumping to conclusions or reacting before having the full picture. Oh, I get it. I get it, Spirit. He's loving from afar because he left behind someone that he really loved and gave up on love. I get it now. I get you, Spirit. He was over impulsive with somebody. He really regrets it. But he really can't say anything now. What's he gonna say? He already left. He started a new life with the reverse, with this reverse priestess over here. And as long as he's putting on a show and not being himself, she's happy, and he don't know what else to do. I mean, this is the energy. It's sad. It's real sad. This is some of the saddest damn energy I've had. Picked up in a while. He just feels like he's just there, like the puppet master. He's not even the puppet master, he's the puppet. She's the pup. This high priestess is the puppet master. And he's the puppet. Maybe that's what I'll name this video. The puppet master and the puppet. Alright, I'm gonna get pop art here. We're gonna get the art tarot. These are so fun and nice. They really are. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Yeah, he's just sitting in that chair, smoking a cigar. I don't even really think it's a cigar. I think he's smoking the ganja, to be honest. Which is fine. Do you. As long as you're over 18 and you're not abusing and on any major drugs, that's fine. I mean, what am I to judge? Alright, we got it. The choice. I can't even make this up. Can't even make it up. Alright, we got the choice. Making future plans with your partner, taking the first steps in your professional journey, dreaming big, planning for your long-term financial security. Alright, there was a choice. And we're gonna put these out because it really is. They are tarot cards, so it's just they have fun art with them. You know, guys. You guys know how much I love art. All right, and then we have lies. I just literally cut the deck and got lies. How much that goes here? Revelation of lies, ending the games, letting go of pretenses, exposing dishonesty in the workplace, facing the consequences of past actions, adopting a new approach. All right, we'll put that there. It's a little table, but you know, I like it. It sets my purposes. And then balance we got here. Balance in reverse. Not giving enough attention to your partner, being overworked. Yeah, over here and over here. He has this right in here. He got that 10 of Wands where he feels burdened and he feels like he's carrying a lot of burdens. Came out right here, balance in reverse. This person feels like he's just working all the time. It's not, yeah, it's because you're being overworked, managing too many projects, letting things slip through the cracks, struggling with too many bills. And they got that 10 of Wands over there. Wow. Well, maybe I'll go to this other deck. I see other styles of how people go about their readings, and sometimes they go back and forth to get clarification from the tarot. So let's do that. Let's do that. Alright. Got right here the Tower in reverse. Alright. This is under the Choice. And this is prevention. You're being invited to initiate your own transformation before it's thrust upon you. The Tower. Alright, the Choice. I'm just asked about the Choice. Alright, well, the Tower's here. Okay. If that's not a direct answer, I really don't know what is the most direct answer. Spirit's really just telling us, yeah, and I kept saying that. And he's being overworked. There's a lot of bills they're worried about. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Maybe they don't have enough. They got a lot of finances going on, you know? I don't know. It's very depressing when you don't have support, you know, with your friends, your family. I feel like there's not a lot of support here with friends and family. They're there, but they feel like ghosts in a way. They just sit in that leather chair. It's black too. It's a black leather chair. And they smoke their ganja with the cigar one, the blunts, and they just think about life and how it was. Alright, and under these lies we got restlessness, and this is the Four of Swords. Okay. And this is, you may be ignoring your need for rest, pushing forward despite exhaustion. This person's not sleeping with these lies. They feel like they can't say nothing because something might bite them in the ass. Oh, I can't even make it up. Nostalgia. This is just fitting perfectly with what I'm saying. Okay, and this is Six of Cups. Cherish moments resurface as energies from your past seek reconnection. Somebody from the past wants to talk to them, or they want to talk to somebody from their past, but they can't. They don't have any connection with the past. In the future, it's like, ugh. I just see them in the chair and they just wish they had someone to talk to. And I feel like there's someone there to talk to, but they don't feel like it's them. You know, like before. Like their childhood friend group type thing. It's not the same like it was. I keep hearing it's just not the same. Why couldn't this be different? And he just smokes his thing and eats his food, and he's nice about everything. This person's nice and courteous, but they don't feel as fulfilled as they once did in the past. Oh my god. Under the Choice, we got the Devil. And under this tower, the reverse tower. I can't make this up. I shuffled too, guys. There's no way I can make this up. All right, we got gaining control over your life, taking greater responsibility in your career, feeling empowered at work, overcoming bad financial habits, achieving financial independence. He doesn't have financial independence. Alright, so under respiration, we got the moon. Oh, I can't even. I can't even. The moon. Doubts about love or the relationship. Ambiguity in your career path. Confusion at work. Lack of clarity. Uncertainty in financial decisions. Insufficient financial knowledge. That's why they can't sleep at night. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate you for clarifying that for us. Just like what I was saying. It's just in that black leather chair. They just wish they had that chair somewhere else and they could be sitting somewhere else. They want it to be the same but different. That's what I'm getting, that energy. They just, it's like they have luxury items around them, but they don't feel as fulfilling like they once thought they would be. I feel this was a person that didn't have a lot of money when they were growing up. And they thought money would be, as long as they had enough money, they would be happy. That's what I'm picking up. All right, under nostalgia, we got the star. Yeah, they're thinking about the star. Healing from the past, emotional wounds, positive outlook leads to career success, high hopes, and aspirations at work, achieving financial goals, staying inspired and motivated. They were once all this with the star. I think this was the other person that they don't really mention no more. They kind of keep, when that other one comes, when they're sitting in that black leather chair, they go, "Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong?" And then that's it. And then they go, "Nothing, babe, nothing, babe." But they're thinking about that star. They're thinking about their life in general, how it used to be, and how they wish they could just go visit people that they were once friends with. They feel kind of uprooted. But they really have no room to complain because they have a good life. They asked for it. They chose it. That's what I'm picking up. We got the choice. But they chose it all. And they got what they asked for. But you know what they say? Says that song. Sometimes God doesn't, unanswered prayers are a blessing. They prayed and hoped for something and it happened, and that prayer that got answered, it wasn't that this emperor wasn't too happy about. All right, we got, oh God, sorrow with this reverse tower. I can't make this up. I literally seen me do this, and then I could have picked any card, but I got sorrow. We got 5 of Cups. Loss and grief bring deep sadness and mourning, yet not all is lost. Oh wow, that's under the Devil. There's just loss and grief. Alright. Alright, what about the moon, Spirit? Tell me about the moon. Alright, stubbornness came up. They're being stubborn. Jesus. Alright. This is the Nine of Wands in reverse. You may be stuck in a pattern of repeating mistakes or failing to apply hard-earned lessons. They're repeating mistakes and not learning their lesson. This is what I feel. Wow. Alright, then we got making plans for nostalgia. Alright, and this is 2 of Wands. You should stay with the security of the familiar. Oh no, should you stay with the security of the familiar or venture out into the unknown? Alright, this is that energy over here where they're being nostalgic. They're making plans. They're not, they would like to, it's about the past. The familiar. This is a newer relationship I'm picking up. And they're coming out of a long term and they jumped fast. They jumped fast, but they feel like, you know how when you have something new, it always feels weird. Like if you get a new pair of shoes and you miss your old shoes type thing energy. That's what it's picking up, where they miss the old person, but they like the new one also, but they know that there's not really any acceptance, because if you are in a long-term commitment and then you try to be friends sometimes, it takes about, I mean, everybody's different, but it's never the same. They always say once you have sex with someone else and you move on, everything kind of changes and the way people react to you is always different. I know this from when I was married. I was married almost like 12 years, and my sister-in-laws sometimes didn't like me, and just a lot of stuff. And every relationship I had with the people from my past from there kind of abandoned me in a way that I had to keep moving forward. This is what it kind of reminds me of. Alright, and then with this reverse tower and sorrow with the tarot, we got talent in reverse. I can't make this up. I just literally shuffled and this is what spirit gives me. Neglecting your relationship, not putting in necessary effort, low motivation, a tedious job, producing subpar work, careless with money, and overspending. Alright, this could be a little bit of both. I think I feel that this High Priestess and this Emperor, they both kind of do that. I do. I feel it's both of them. But they're kind of stuck with each other from this tower energy. Alright. Alright, and then here I got this for this restless energy and then the stubbornness. This is overload in reverse. Struggling to share burdens with your partner, relief from overwhelming work, finding support, delegating tasks, recovering from burnout, easing financial strain, finding assistance. Oh, so they want to share the burdens with their partner and they want relief from overwhelming work. I don't know. Maybe the partner doesn't have a job or something's going on. I don't know. Something going on with that collective. Let's find out. Alright, here we got this making plans and all this nostalgia energy over here. Let's see what comes out. Tell the spirit about this nostalgia and making plans and stuff. What's going on? Why are they doing that? I mean, if this is you, it does suck to be in this energy. It really does. But if you did make a choice and it was a romantic one, it's kind of like you put the death. I feel like it's almost like a death energy. You put the death into one relationship to move on to another. And you can't just piggyback and say, I'm here. And nothing's ever the same once death comes to any kind of relationship. Because once you killed it, you killed it. It either rebuilds or it doesn't. Alright, and then we got foresight with this making plans. Advancing to the next stage in your relationship, expanding your professional opportunities, broadening your financial perspectives, setting and expanding financial goals. Well, they're getting foresight. Maybe they're going to get married, or maybe they're going to get engaged or something. I don't know. Someone said plans with something in this energy. And let's flip over to the other cards. No doubt. Let's clarify with the hybrid tarot here. Alright, tell us about these cards. A little more depth, Spirit. We want to know. We want to know. Yes, we do. Alright. I'm going to shuffle again so I can get a good response here. Alright, Spirit, tell us. What about the sorrow and prevention in this tower with this reverse talent? Tell us. What's going on? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? Innocence. Oh, okay. Page of Cups. Approach life with a sense of wonder. Stay open to imaginative insights and ideas. Alright. I guess revert back to innocence. If you want to get your talent and persevering and all that stuff back. That's what the tarot is telling you. You're not at that innocent stage. Oh God. And with this overload and stubbornness, we got attachment. This is where they can't sleep and everything, and where this moon energy is collective. Okay, this is death. Oh my God. Death coming into a new relationship. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign, collective. If this is you, I don't know. This might not be working out for you very well. Alright, attachment. You may be clinging. You may be clinging to something that is already over. Release is overdue. Death. And this is in reverse, so in reverse it's decay, denial, stagnant, and habit. It's become habit, it's stagnant, there's a lot of denying in this relationship. It's decaying. Wow. Alright. Maybe that's why I just see them in that black leather chair. Maybe they don't want nobody to take their chair away. I don't know. They just sit in the chair. Alright, then we got Adventure over here with makeup plans, and this is like their future thing. They want to, once they're out of this house, what they kind of want to do. They got Adventure. I can't make this up. They're so depressing over here, then the cards get a little bit upbeat this way. They just literally get a little tiny bit more upbeat this way. Can't make this up. And this is King of Wands. Fury, energy, and courage define this forward momentum. Ride the wave of inspired action. And this is upright. Thank God something's upright in here in this deck. And this pretty much besides that is travel, motivated. Oh, maybe someone's tired up in this energy. I feel like they're tired a lot. I mean, I'm drinking coffee and everything else, and I wasn't tired till I got this energy. They're being overworked, so. But it's travel, motivated, confident, and energy. They feel more energetic trying to connect with the past in some way. It doesn't always have to be Love Now Collective. No, this does not. Not everything's about partnerships with love. It just could be old friends. It just could be relationships they once had that were long honored through their life that they had to give up. I feel like there was a lot of things that were given up for this new connection. And to get the death card, the new connection, to give up that much stuff has to be really sad for this person. It truly must be. That's all I got to say. I'm going to sip more of my coffee. Alright. Alright. I do got a spirit board. I did get that. I wanted to play around with that after this reading. And it has a little ding thing and had crystals. I got it on sale for like $40. I got this cloth. And I was like, man, this would be so cool for my readings. Oh my god, would this be cool for my readings? So I got it for $40. And it came with a really big box of just a lot of stuff. So let me shuffle this one more time. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to do the other. Sorry. It's okay to shuffle that anyways. I'll shuffle this now. Tell us about the innocent spirit. Tell us about this innocent, this tower in reverse. I mean, we all have towers in our life, but they're never fun collective. Alright, we got inspiration with this innocence. Excitement and passion in your love life. Flirtation, romance, and strong attraction. Passion for your profession. It doesn't have to mean all of this. It could be just one thing on here. It could be with this tower, they're being called to get excitement and passion in their life in general. It could be love life, romance, and their romance and or their profession or financial relief. Newfound inspiration in earning money. I think this is more money. I'm going to call this more money. They're getting inspiration on how to get more money. Because they don't have enough for whatever kind of stuff they got going on. And we all know if you have a car and you're paying your bills, you got to have a lot of money. Alright, with this attachment and they're clinging on to the past, whatever this is, this relationship, and it's in death. They're celebrating. There's a celebration. I feel more this high priestess in reverse is much more happier than what was it? The king of what was it? See, that's why I like doing this here. Okay, what was it again? Oh no, that's judgment. Okay, these cards over here. See, this is what's nice about these little stands. The stands. Alright, it was a king. It was a king of something here. Was it was this the king? Ten of Wands. The High Priestess. And then Judgment. Okay, well there was a king over here. There's some kind of King of Wands over here. Regardless, there's a King of Wands. Alright, they got a celebration. A friendship evolving into romance. Enjoying a joyful and positive office atmosphere. Spending on social activities. Financial stability, achieving a financial milestone. Alright, well. Alright, there's a friendship that's evolving into romance in their life. I don't know if this high priestess in reverse is going to like this idea. I'm pretty damn sure she's not. Oh, it was an emperor. There was an emperor in the deck. I mean, I would have to look for it, but I know I seen emperor in the high priestess. Alright, then we got for this nostalgia in the past and stuff like that, we got the emperor in reverse. Competition within the relationship, an overbearing partner, bureaucratic obstacles, avoidance of responsibility, poor financial discipline, out of control spending. So in the past, that's what they were doing with the one they left behind. We're just going to call the one that got left behind. When you move forward, somebody always gets left behind. Sometimes it's for the better, collective. If you're the one that got left behind, sometimes it's for a good reason. Sometimes, like I said, God, unanswered prayers are God's way of loving you. Sometimes if you love somebody so much and you go, oh my God, I can't live without them. I can't live without you. And then later on you go and you realize they're doing something that you just don't like. You know, possibly, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be a side of them you've never seen. Just something as simple as that. Or just how they move. And and then you catch them in, and then they do something, and you go, man, when you were with me, it wasn't like that. You lied to me the entire time. Sometimes people lie in a relationship, and you feel like your time's been wasted. But I feel time's never wasted because it always resets and there were certain lessons to be learned. So I do feel that. And if you learn all your lessons, I don't feel like it was a total waste anything. Even if you've been through a horrible event, you know, it was for a reason. So, all right, here we got. over here with this innocence and this sorrow, we got mastery. And this is Eight of Pentacles. Take this time to refine your craft through discipline and persistent effort. Eight of Pentacles. They're working a lot, so, but they're having, I don't know what happened to this High Priestess in reverse, but they got at work, they got a friendship somewhere that turned into a romance. They found somebody else. So this happens. I don't know. I feel bad for that High Priestess. Alright, and under this celebration where this friendship turns into a romance, we got Five of Wands in reverse, cooperation. And this is a desire for peace emerges, but are you sacrificing your own needs to avoid conflict? Oh. He's cooperating with somebody, a new friendship there, but for peace. But what are they sacrificing to avoid the conflict? This is somebody that didn't think ahead enough. They didn't have, if they were getting their pentacles in order to begin with, it wouldn't be so bad. Alright, and this past energy, where they have this nostalgia, there's insecurity. They feel insecurity, which is Queen of Wands in reverse. And if this is a male or female, it could be a Queen of Wands in reverse. Everybody possesses male and female qualities. Lack of confidence holds you back. Jealousy and comparison may be draining your energy. Queen of Wands. So, they have a lack of confidence. They're cooperating with a new romance for peace, but they're sacrificing a piece of themselves. They left something they loved in the past. Or people don't want to talk to them. I don't know. Something. And this is a jealous and demanding energy with this Emperor. And this could be a woman, this Emperor. If for real, could be a woman. Just embodying male energy. I mean, sometimes I'd be acting like an emperor sometimes. Could be, it doesn't matter. It's what energy you're giving off. Doesn't matter what parts you have. The universe only sees your energy. Alright, now we're going to go back to shuffling this. This is a very interesting... I don't know. That chair must be important. It's one of... Oh my god, I just seen him. I'm just imagining this black leather chair and he puts the little footstool up. And just smoking his little cigar, and he wants to be left alone. Wants to be left alone, this person. This is definitely a man. I do see a man. It's a man in a black leather chair that wants to be left alone. I do see it. I do see it's a man. I mean, it could be a female that turned into a man. I don't know, that, is got the operation or whatever. It's someone that has kind of dressed like a man. Could be that. It's someone dressed like a man. I see it. They're in there smoking it. They're smoking it. Smoking it up. Smoking it up. Alright. Alright, now under mastery, clarify mastery. I got all these cards all messed up. Backwards. Okay, here we go. Got achievements. Alright. Emotional security, professional success, strong reputation, reaching financial milestones, saving and investing wisely, supporting family, enjoying life's luxuries. I did get there's that new office romance, or just that new romance that just popped out of the blue. So yeah, maybe they got some money. I don't know. Oh my god, I can't make this up. The Tower. And this is under this office romance with them sacrificing a piece of themselves. I can't make it up. You guys seen it? You seen it? Oh my god, you seen it? Said the Tower, break up. It's not even reverse. It's not even in reverse, folks. No, this is upright. Break up, the end of fragile relationships, a profound shift in how you perceive love, unexpected job loss, significant disruptions at work, workplace turmoil, financial setbacks. I guess possibly you shouldn't have messed up with this High Priestess in reverse. I think it caused a tower. I mean, they obviously moved on from something from the past, but then they got this new romance from a friendship, and now they got another tower. All right, bottom of the deck. Attraction. I can't make it up. I just can't today. All right, we got attraction. Romance, flirtation, having unrealistic expectations in relationships. Practicing diplomacy at work. Meditating, financial disputes, using creativity to achieve your financial goals. Wow. He's definitely not. He left something from his past. He was kind of nostalgic about it for a minute, then got with this High Priestess in reverse and moved on again. Move too quickly, you cause chaos in your life. You move slowly and figure out where you want to be. And make sure that is where you want to stay. Where you want to stay collective. Because you don't want to stay somewhere. You want to make sure what you're leaving is really what you want to be left. And you got to make it fully clear to the other person. Fully clear. Don't sit there and lie behind their back and this and that because lies came out. Just say, I don't want to be with you. That's it. But make sure you're not going to want to, once you leave that person, make sure you're not going to want to be around that person again for any reason. Just make sure you're disengaging from that person and you're not going to see them for a while. Don't expect that person to be friends with you. Don't. It's silly to even think this could happen. You can't. And then you start a new one, and then you get unhappy, and then flirt and find another one. I can see why the energy's so ugh. All right, there's a completion of a cycle here, and we got the tower, and we got another tower. This person can't go back to where they were. That's what I'm getting. A completion is a major cycle is coming to conclusion. marking a major milestone of achievement. The world. They've completed a cycle with somebody. This has to be this past, where they were making plans and having nostalgia. It's over because they've already moved on and then moved on again. You can't keep going around in a circle. If you're leaving one to go to another, and then you go to another, you can't go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to this collective and then go back to this collective. You can't do that. You can't. I mean, you could keep jumping. You could do body jumping, I guess, from one person to another, but that's a lot. I can't make it up. Misinformation under this tower. This is Ace of Swords in reverse. Clarity is delayed. Beware of assumptions, miscommunications, or misunderstandings. Alright. That's probably where this desire for peace emerged, and they had sex with someone else and they got a relationship with them. They must really like their sex over in this reading. Alright, then we got here for this whole a new attraction, we got leadership. And this is King of Wands. Alright, we got embody the role of visionary leader. What you create now could have lasting impact. Alright, well, now they got it. It's do or die. There's 2 towers. That's a lot. 2 towers is a lot in someone's life. They got a leadership of some sort now, and they gotta take their leadership. It's like a gift from the universe. Alright, I don't know what to do or say about this energy. Maybe we can ask Spirit what this person should do. They literally got one person, and then somehow something went wrong somewhere, and then they found someone at work, and then they got another tower. They just keep getting towers handed to them. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, I'm trying to look for these 1 cards. Alright. Did I have those before? I thought I had them. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, Spirit, what should this person do that literally got these 2 partners and 2 towers? 2 partners and 2 towers. It rhymes. It rhymes. That should be the reading, collective. That should be the reading. 2 partners and 2 towers. Oh my. 2 partners, 2 towers. Oh my, oh my. That is a lot. I can't. I mean, I gotta deal with, just dealing with bills and stuff is a lot. Alright, heart wide open. Alright, I don't really put these in reverse, because these are what Spirit has to say about this. It says, living life on the defensive with a tough exterior that may seem wise. After past wounds, however, a guarded heart serves only to foster separation. Pain is part of human experience, and you can't avoid the truth of your feelings without also dismissing the connection you crave. Be open and love will find you. This is what Spirit is saying to them. Love has not found them. And they got 2 towers and two people, so obviously love hasn't found somebody. That's a lot. This makes me happy I'm single. This really does. I don't. That's a lot. I would just rather deal with having the maintenance people over and managing my dog while they do the plumbing than deal with all that. Wow. At least they got their chair. The big comfy leather chair. And don't forget about their blunt. Alright. The universe has Sage Seeker. This is another thing the universe is saying about this whole situation. True wisdom humbles itself. It softens the edges of the mind to let in challenging perspectives. Knowing that insight often lives in unfamiliar places, when you dismiss other perspectives or assume you already know, you stop listening. The door closes to deeper wisdom, stunting growth. Stay open, let curiosity outshine ego, and watch your understanding deepen beyond anything your intellect alone could constrict. So this person runs on ego. Runs on ego. It's not good to run on your ego, collective. I'm glad I had an ego death a long time ago. Because when you have an ego death, when you get real sad about things, you might be sad for a minute, but you eventually get over it. And it doesn't hit you as hard because you had an ego death. Alright, then the universe says this about this situation. Common courtesy. Have you believe politeness means pleasing, even through true grace? It can never betray self. It's time to rewrite the rules. You don't owe a smile, hug, handshake, or explanation. Kindness does not mean compliance, and respect should never invade your boundaries. Your body is sovereign. Choose yourself in small, quiet acts of resilience. Practice no as a self-love as you choose yourself more each day. This person, the universe is saying have self-love. You don't have self-love. People are making you play small. And you're losing yourself. I mean, that's what's going on. I'm trying to fix these here. Got some upright down this way and all around. I don't know. 2 towers and 2 relationships. That's a lot, collective. I don't know. I'm gonna pray for you and for your loving from afar. That's a lonely road to travel, collective. A lonely road to travel. It really is. Very lonely. I don't know. Like I said, I'll pray for you, but 2 towers and 2 relationships. Wow. No wonder you're tired. I'm just keeping it real. That's a lot to be tired about. My ass be tired too. I really would be. I can see why you're exhausted to the bones. I hope you like that leather chair of yours. It seems very comfy. Maybe it has a little massager in it. I don't know. I don't know. These women might not be running to your rescue. To always massage your back. Now that you have this newfound success, possibly you can get a masseuse appointment or something. I, I just feel like your back hurts. I'm just picking up. That's why you're in that damn chair all the time. This is what I see in my head. I can't make this up. But you got lots of ladies or men or whatever you got around you. Got lots of love interests. You must be an attractive person. Must be. But I wish you luck with your women. Hope I don't know. I wish you luck with those damn 2 towers in your life. Those towers are terrible. That's when you get all this chaos that goes on. I mean, towers are not fun, my friend. I mean, even the people that didn't do nothing, that just are in the tower but don't get hurt, everybody learns a lesson up in that tower. I'll tell you that, collective. I was in a tower. Sometimes you get thrown out of the tower, but when you get thrown out of the tower, it's good or bad. I mean, sometimes you get thrown out for the good, sometimes the bad, but whoever gets thrown out of the tower, everybody's learning a damn lesson by the time that tower's done. You can't sit and wise with the towers going on. That's the universe's way of saying, I'm here, F you. And everybody's sitting in the tower going, oh no, it's so far down there. And the universe says, I don't give a damn, and throws you out a window. And then everybody starts screaming. Those towers will make your ass move. So, I don't know. Get some sleep. Enjoy your chair. Maybe the blunts are helping you. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe get one of those little massagers or something, my friend. That might help you. And if you like this reading, like and subscribe. And I hope I'm going to probably do a reading tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see when I get this energy. I kind of feel now that I got the energy cleansed. I actually got anointing oil. I should put some on after this reading. I feel like I should. What is it? Okay. It's holy ointment. It's from a church. Yes, just because I do divinity does not mean I am evil. No. Yeah, I'm gonna, after this energy, I'm put holy oil on. Holy oil, please. Oh, God. Yes. I feel a little better now. Alright. I'm gonna ask. I got my divinity board here. With my holy plate here with the duality here. And then I got my holy oil on. I'm going to do that. I am Catholic, so holy oil's something I like. I mean, those sprays are, I don't know. They go, I'd rather have the holy oil. Alright, Spirit. Alright. See, it has a little bell. Alright, and then I got the little thing here. Alright, and then it has this here. I got my whole oil. The holy oil. Alright. Tell us. Will my collective get through his days? Tell us. I've never used this before. Tell us a message, please. Alright, I think we're supposed to do this. I'm gonna do this. See where the pendulum lies. Possibly. Yeah, it landed on possibly, see? Alright, possibly. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's ask the pendulum this. And then we'll ground it. Is the universe in this man's favor that's on the chair? So it says yes, no, and check again and stuff. No. It landed right on no. The universe is not on your favor, collective. I can't make this up because it's just going back and forth. The pendulum swings. The pendulum swings. Alright. The universe is not in your favor. And it didn't give you a clear yes or no. It gave you a possibly. Let's ask if you, with the 2 relationships and 2 towers over here, let's ask my divinity board here if you're going to get through this. Is my collective going to get through this? Please tell us. Yes. That was a firm yes. You're going to get through this, but the universe is not in your favor. So don't be doing stupid stuff. Don't be doing stupid stuff. Please. Don't. Because if the universe is not in your favor and you're going around, it's not like you can go knocking on heaven's door and have a smoothie with God. If the universe is not in your favor, then God himself is not in your favor. So, just saying. But yeah, I picked this up. I got it on my holy board. So instead of just having these cards, I can now use a crystal and a pendulum, and I'm going to put my holy oil in here too. Put the whole kit in there. Why not? We got the duality, the Blessed Mother. We got it all. And we got some crystals. This one's real nice. I like this one. I think that's agate. It's really pretty. And then I got this one, quartz. Gotta have quartz. And the purple stone, they're raw. And I'm not sure what this one is. I gotta look it up. And these are the raw ones. Sometimes it's good to have raw elements when you have a divinity board. So Yes, my friend, with the two lovers and the two towers, the universe says you will get through it, but you are not protected, and the universe is not going to help you. So keep that in mind. And I will sincerely pray for you. So I will see you guys. I'll probably do a reading tomorrow. I don't know what'll come to me. Hopefully, it's not the man, and hopefully, it's not the same energy. I'm not saying I'll agree to whatever energy I get you, but hope it's more positive tomorrow. And I bid you guys a good night because I'll be sleeping and working 12 hours tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow, and I'll do a reading and see what download I get in my sleep tonight. And I love y'all. And if you like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.